Alrighty then.
Welcome to Outdoor Fun.
Oh my. Oh, nice! Alrighty then, what a beautiful day at the cottage. Oh, man, I gotta head out to the lake. Gonna go for a little boat ride, maybe a little swim, fish a little bit, should be fun. But before I go out, let me show you something. I just got a message from Yoho Lake. Yep, here's my Uncle Chris trying out the merch. Ha ha! Anyway, just shout out to him. There's a little video as well, and I'll probably throw that in as a short video, and also maybe I'll throw that on TikTok for my TikTok friends. Haha. Anyway, I'm gonna head out into the lake and enjoy this beautiful warm weather and go get cooled off. Haha. See you soon. Stay tuned. Alrighty then. Well, I'm not having much luck out here, but it's probably because it's too hot. But anyway, I tried some shallow. I tried my little rod, my little ultralight in the shallows. I had one little fish coming up to it, but he didn't try it. Anyway, I'll fish a little bit longer. I think it's our bay in the background, so I'm just off the point. So it's a nice little spot here. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna do a couple more casts and call it a day, and then go for a swim. Ha! Stay tuned. Alrighty then, here we go. Hopefully that worked okay. Alrighty then, cheers. Oh man, that was a good start to the week out at the cottage. Better light. Oh, and before I even got the boat out, there was a fish under the boat, and I got my little rod, and it grabbed it, but then it took off. I was like, cool. And then just after I did my little talk on the lake, I just did a couple more casts. I went a little slow because I could see some feeding going on, like there was some fish coming up. Anyway, I just got hammered, but I didn't get it. I was like, oh shoot, it just nailed it. I don't know what it was, probably a big pike. And then one other cast, it was one of my last ones. I was just at the boat coming in slow, and I was kind of looking down, and there was a walleye, a nice little walleye. I was like, oh, I was like, take it. Anyway, it didn't. Anyway, lots of fun. That's it for now. I'm gonna have a barbecue and a fire. See ya. Birds would be happy that I'm here. Stay tuned. Awesome. The garden is doing great, and the grass is doing great. Let me show you. Stay tuned. Alrighty then, I just added a third string here for my peas. You can see here I've got 1, 2, 3, and these ones are coming up really nice. This one only has 1, 2 of the cucumbers, actually a third one. But that's because the birds and the chipmunks, they were getting in there, messing things up. And these guys look a little floppy right now, but there's actually quite a few carrots doing really well in there. I just picked some of the weeds out. There's one more left here. Just pick him out. But this side of the garden's doing really, really well. Check out the peas. I put a third row of strings here. So this part must be getting a lot more sun. And as you go further back, it's not as much. Although I think there might have been more critter activity there. But look at these cucumbers. They're coming up really nice. And then these peas obviously look great. And the grass has actually done really, really well. So I'm pretty pleased with that. And let me go to the front. The grass there is really done really well. So overall, I'm very happy. You know, with with that work, huge difference, man. Huge difference. And come springtime, I should be able to walk up, ideally, with very little puddling. So that's going to be great. ATV shed looking good. See ya. Alrighty then, windy day. We're going to get started on this gazebo. I'm going to give you just a quick little overview of what I'm planting. So first of all, I have to level this just slightly. Then what I'm going to do is I've got a 4x8 sheet of plywood. I've ripped that in half. And then I have a leftover 16-inch wide piece of plywood. I'm going to put the 16-inch in the front facing the garden. The two 2-foot ones this way. Then I'll attach the 4x4s each corner to the plywood. That'll kind of help secure it. I'll get everything leveled up. And then what I'll do is I will put my 2x6 by 10 main beams across, and I'll get those all screwed in. I got the lag bolts with the washers this time, Ron. Yeah, I learned that the hard way. Actually, I mean, if you don't need to get it off, it's not a big deal. But when I had to go and re-level one of them, I had to chisel around just to be able to get at the nut to screw it out. Anyway, the washers will definitely help. And I bought these big 8-inch ones that I will eventually drive through the bottom of the 4x4s into the 2x4s around the decking there. So, you know what? I think it's going to be pretty good. One of the reasons for the plywood on the side and the front is for rigidity, but also, I'm going to build a little door. The door will be there in the summer, but in the winter, it'll actually be closed. And then in the winter, I will put tarps on these 3 sides, and that way I can still, kind of block out most of the snow, and I'll still be able to use it to barbecue all year round, even in the winter. Anyway, let's get started. Stay tuned. Alrighty then, I checked the level of the floor. It's actually level. The gazebo itself is just pushing this way because I put these blocks in the corner and kind of connected it to the garden posts, and it's actually pushed the gazebo just slightly this way. So I did the other side, I'll do this one. Now the gazebo can be moved straight, and it will be when I put the plywood and the 4x4s in. Anyway, stay tuned. "95 inches. Let's get that cut." All right, so actually the other one was 94, and that's going to be 93 and a half. Anyway, stay tuned. Once I get the 4x4s in there, everything's going to square up really quite nicely. Like I said, the metal is a little bit off. But before I get the 4x4s, I have to take all the above assembly down. So I think they just unclick. I'm 100% sure. They've been on there a long time. It's like welded. Anyway, let me get my ladder. I don't know if I can unscrew something. I have to get my something to saw it. Maybe my grinder. I'm not sure. Stay tuned. Get a hammer. I think I'm just gonna need to pop these top pieces off. It looks like they just push down in. I think they can pop up. I just need to go get a hammer. Stay tuned. perfect. There was actually another one of those little push things. So now I can get those 4 off. I thought I was gonna have to grind it. Anyway, that'll be a lot easier. Stay tuned. Alrighty then, cheers. Just like FIFA, just like the games, get a hydration break. Oh, beautiful. All right, so all I'm gonna do today, so I've got the plywood, I've got the top part off. I'm gonna put the 4x4s up, and just gonna kind of loosely screw them in, just kind of, it may not be perfectly level, and then I'll do the 2x6 by 10 main headers probably on, well, maybe tomorrow, but maybe Friday. We'll see. I'm in no rush, but I do need to move my my cell phone booster off that corner, so anyway, I'll get that done. You don't need to see that, just unscrew a couple things, but I'll put the 4x4s up and then I'll just screw it back in after. Anyway, stay tuned. Alrighty then, well that's 2. I'll just do the other 2, I won't show that. And then I think what I'll need to do is somehow, this is a little off level this way, I need to push this forward. So I think once I get this one in, maybe I'll use some 2x4s. I bought some extra ones just in case I needed to do this. And then I'll try to get it all leveled, but I'm not going to do that today. Today I'm just going to get the 4x4s up, just roughly done. So I'll do that and then I'll just give you a quick show. Stay tuned. Alrighty then, I got all 4 posts up and I got my cell phone booster back in play, so it's working, so that's good. I had to bungee these right here just to kind of keep everything solid for now until I get my main beams up and my cross bracing and all that stuff, but this is pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it so far, and yeah, I don't know if I'll work on it tomorrow or Friday, we'll see. I'm in no rush. Anyway, that's it for now. Stay tuned. See you soon. Oh, alrighty then. Just getting the Husqvarna all sharpened up, and got to get all this wood bucked up and then split. Anyway, looking forward to getting this firewood all processed. Anyway, stay tuned. Here's another one of those bigger ones that I did earlier, and it's a little bit tough. I'm going to see what the electric one, how it does. Should have put my steel boots on. I landed right on my foot. Anyway, that worked great. Adaby, Ryobi, working good. Just like my Husqvarna. Anyway, stay tuned. Alrighty then, last one. Alrighty, time for a hydration break. I got a water in the truck there, and then get the splitter going, split some wood. Stay tuned. Alrighty then, it just started pouring. I just got organized and all ready. I wanted to get that all done today. Anyway, I got a nice pile, but I might have to wait now. Anyway, stay tuned. Alrighty then. You kind of need that to get it started. Anyway, I took the thing off, and it just broke at the very end, so I'll just reuse this one. So yeah, I was having some trouble with it, so it just poured. So then I said, screw it, I'm gonna go check the trail cams. I came back and I was gonna start it up, and then I don't know if I over choked it. Anyway, it wasn't starting, and then I just yanked and I snapped it. Anyway, let me get it fixed. Stay tuned. Alrighty then, it just started pouring again, so I said, that's it, we're heading back. So yeah. Alrighty then, so rain just stopped. Well, it's just sprinkling. Anyway, I guess splitting the wood was not in the cards today. I don't know if I'll get to it tomorrow. Might have to wait and do it next week. No rush. Anyway, see ya. Alrighty then, I figured we come to the board. Campfire wood storage, done. I guess I can just erase that. I really like how that turned out, and it's a great little spot to sit. Firewood, we've got all the firewood that we need. I just need to go and finish splitting it, bring it back home. So that's good. Really, I'm not even going to keep it there. So gazebo, that's the focus now. That and bringing back that firewood. And yeah, there's a few other things I do need to get down into the crawl space and fix that one area where the water kind of came in and kind of came in a little bit in the spring. So I'll fix that up. But other than that, I'm gonna have to start coming up with some more things to do. Anyway, that's it for now. See ya. Alrighty then, cheers. Miller Lite. I'm just looking at the gazebo, and I think these back ones, I think I'm gonna have to go another foot higher to get the proper pitch so I don't get too much snow buildup. Anyway, I'll go see if they have like really nice solid metal couplers, and I can just use a piece of the 4x4 in the front and kind of couple it to that to get the extra foot I think I want. Or I guess I could go and get two 4x4x10s. Anyway, I'll kind of figure that all out. I'm just kind of figuring out all the angles, and I've got some ideas for kind of an inside mosquito netting that'll be on the roof, so that in the summertime when it's really bad, I'll have good mosquito protection. Anyway, it's still raining. Wow, what a rainy day. Anyway, so it goes. Just gonna relax for the rest of the night and gonna play some pickleball in the morning, and then I'll get back at this project. The birds are coming in. Anyway, see ya. Alrighty then, another warm day. Whew. Anyway, I just got my 4x4x10s. I looked at something that would couple together, but I just didn't like it, so I just decided to spend the extra money. I can use these 4x4x8s on another project, so let me get those up first. You don't need to see me put those up, but I do want to show me up on the ladder, kind of determining the height, the maximum height I can actually go. I'm thinking 9 feet, so I will have to cut them a little bit because my ladder is only so tall, and I don't want to be on the top, the very, very top one. We'll see. Anyway, stay tuned. Alrighty then, so I went with basically the same. I'm going to go roughly the same pitch as the shed, which is at 2.5 over 8 feet. So I was just looking at the ATV shed. That's plenty. So this is going to be 9 feet and about 6.5 feet at the front. But let me show you how high it is. A little scary. I'm not the best with heights, but that's the cutoff right there. So that's like, I'm up on my top step. I'm certainly not going to get up on that top one. So that one I can get up and I can still get my screwdriver down. So anyway, so pretty much the rest of it is I just got to put my 2 headers up. So pretty straightforward to do that. You've seen me do that before with my other video. So I'm just going to I'll just throw them up and I'll show you what it looks like afterwards. I think we got enough on this particular video. You don't need to see kind of repetitive stuff. You can always go and watch my ATV shed, where I put my 2 headers up. So I might have to do something a little bit funky on the front. I haven't decided yet because I do have these metal from the other gazebo. So I might have to do like a little notch. So anyway, let me just, I'll put it all up and then I'll show you what I did. Stay tuned. Cheers. Whoosh. Light. Ooh, special Bass Pro Shop edition. Love it. Oh my God. Yeah, wow, what a day. It's just too hot. I didn't quite finish everything, but I got the top header up. So you just saw that. And I ended up having to put these little shims. Everywhere there's plywood at the bottom, I need to have a shim of plywood up at the top, right? Just to make sure everything is nice and level. And I did had to raise that front right corner of the gazebo. So I think I have a little clip, I'll show that. I just buried it back with some dirt. It didn't take much. It took a piece of pressure treated decking, not deck, fence board, and then I did 2 cedar shakes or shims, whatever you call them, shims. And I just need to bring it up just a little bit. I might still need to do a little bit more tweaking, but overall, that's enough for today. It's so hot, and I played pickleball for an hour with the men today on the competitive side, and I played the challenge court and won both of my matches there, so that was fun. Oh, anyway, that's it. That might be it for this week's video. So anyway, I've got some trail cam pictures and videos. I'll put them at the end, but that might be it. If it is, see ya. If not, maybe I'll have a fire later. You never know. Anyway, thanks for watching. See ya. Alrighty then. See ya. Thanks for watching.